What's going on? This is Craving for Adventure. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell. Leave a comment if you will. Helps the algorithm. So we're gonna jump right into this one. I was doing this ride and hit a few KOMs on this ride. I think it was like 4 KOMs on this ride. I originally went to take this ride to go to the new location that I've mentioned Mel before, who used to be a cycle now there at Yamaha, to take my bike there. Unfortunately, I didn't decide to check, at least on Google, to see if they were open on this day, which they're closed on Mondays. They're closed on Mondays and Sundays. So unfortunately, that didn't happen, so I decided to just ride around, try to at least get 30 miles in, because I knew it was supposed to rain. So yeah, I'm here at this climb right here, which it's a rough one when you hit it. Usually from the way I normally come on this route that you're seeing here, it's not as bad. Usually it's a long incline when you go up, and then you sometimes have to stop at the stop sign and then make that climb, and that sucks. But I don't like this decline because I've gone this way at least 10 times. At least 10 times. I've never, ever made this one. Ever. So I didn't even go down this hill at full gas because I never make this light. So it would be great if I actually made this light to see how fast I can actually go down it, but I never do. But yeah, there's a portion that's coming up. It's a KOM. As soon as I get around this next light, the KOM starts. But the only reason why I'm actually doing this voiceover, this video, because I wasn't going to do one, but once again, that SRAM power meter 56 is annoying as heck. And that was why I was going to drop it off to Mel, which I dropped it off yesterday. So yeah, I went back on Tuesday, which was yesterday, and I dropped it off there. And he mentioned he's going to reach out to SRAM for me, so he can speed up the process. Because he's like, usually when customers do it on their own, it takes a while. So if he does it, yeah. So yeah, oh my goodness. I literally hit a spot. It's gonna be after this where I got a nice, well, it popped off on its own. I didn't shift nothing. I didn't do nothing. It just popped off the 56 onto the 43 on its own. Oh man, I was so mad, and I was hoping, well, maybe it'll catch and go back up. No, it did not. It did none of those things. So that literally sucked. So we got a little ways before we get to that spot. Currently, I'm just in the segment right here. So yeah, I did KO in this segment. Yeah, I'm really trying to get a lot stronger to be able to sustain these type of efforts. And like I said, I said before, I want to do a little bit of racing, so I know I'm going to really need to be able to sustain these type of efforts. Unfortunately, this effort didn't require much because I was in the tailwind. And for those who are not familiar with or haven't been in this cycling thing for a while, like myself, I kind of knew this was coming. But yeah, you'll see the miles per hour go down because the wind shifted and it was no longer a tailwind. Then I also, yeah, so technically that actually brought down my time on that, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. But I still managed to get the KOM for this. But yeah, I posted this because well, I'm voiceovering this because of this stinking SRAM, and it's basically has gotten on my last nerve. Because I knew there was a nut. Well, I thought there was another KOM afterwards, but yeah, it eventually, yeah, I ended up getting the KO. That was after this segment. Once I crossed the light and the tracks were just coming up. There's a curve coming up here, so I say in about the next minute or two that it transpires. But yeah, so it takes me a little while to get the chain. It took longer than normal because I don't know why it took longer than normal. Maybe I was just frustrated for the mere fact that I ended up having, because right after I get out of this curve, yeah, it's already done it. So I'm currently in that 43, which I wasn't too happy about. So I knew now I didn't want to stop, because then I was like, if I stop, if I can't still possibly get this KOM, I'll see if I can try to get it. And I did get it, but I was really pissed off that it was now down in the small chain ring, which I probably would have been a lot faster at this section. But yeah, so I was frustrated once I got off the bike. And it took a little longer, and then I ended up getting back on the bike, and it still wasn't right, and you'll see that. But after that section, I probably won't even say anything anymore. You'll see after that section, once I do get back on the bike, what this video is titled, Awesome Something About Speeding. Yeah, there's two SUV police vehicles sitting on the side, and that's another reason why I've been trying to get stronger, because I know in Chicago, which I'm around Chicago, there's speed caps, and I've been wanting to go past a speed cap, which I know you got to be going at least 35 miles an hour. You got to be going above 35 to trip it. So yeah, the training that I did, yeah, you can see I'm right here now changing this stinking SRAM, the chain to go back on 56. So I've been training not only just for the crit, I also want to see if I can trip more. I want to see if I can trip more on speed caps. I know, but I think I can now, because yeah, I just got to find certain ones, and then on top of it, if my endurance will be capable of doing that, because we're talking, most of them are at least about 40 miles from me, so that would mean I ride there. I'm not gonna drive there, but whatever. So yeah, when I go past them, it would have been nice that the vehicle that was behind me wasn't behind me, along with the vehicle that they had stopped wasn't there, or they put out in front of it, but that usually hardly ever happens. And then they weren't, the direction I was going, they weren't police for that city. They were police of, this is a city I'm currently still in, and once I go past a certain point, it's no longer their city, so they more than likely turned around. But yeah, it would have been nice to see them say something on the side, get on the side of me and say something, because they surely did look at me like, really? And I looked back at them, I looked at them, then looked back at them. And they were looking. That one guy who's walking, he had I don't think you can see it good on the camera because I was going fast enough not to catch it. But he sure was looking like, what the? But anyway, yeah, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Like I said, leave a comment. At this point, I'm done talking. You guys can just watch this video right on out. Peace.